All right, everybody, I'm here with the beautiful and talented Miss Chloe Moretz in Seoul, South Korea. Chloe, welcome to Korea.
Thank you.
We're so happy to have you here.
I'm happy to be here.
Thank you for joining us. How was your flight over?
It was great. It was smooth, seamless. So.
All right. What did you do on your flight? Just get some sleep, or?
Yeah, I got some sleep. I watched a few movies. Nothing too crazy. Kind of a typical flying experience.
Good.
Yeah.
So this is your second time in Korea.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you're looking forward to, or you're really excited about this time around?
I'm excited for Korean barbecue night, which is going to be kind of touristy but fun.
Good.
I'm excited to just see more of the city than I saw last time. You know?
What did you do last time you were here?
I was honestly just here for like 24 hours for this event I was coming to, and so I really didn't do anything other than see my hotel room.
All right.
So on this one, I actually want to go around the city. So.
Okay. Well, hopefully we can get you to do a lot of that this time around.
Hopefully.
So you debuted in 2004, and you were 7 years old. A very, very young age, but Koreans love you for all your roles in Kick-Ass, 500 Days of Summer, Let Me In, Hugo, Dark Shadow, Amityville Horror. Those were the most popular movies that the Korean fans were tweeting us about. So we want to know, what are some of the favorite movies that you worked on, your personal favorites?
I'd say probably as a learning experience, Hugo was a very big learning experience for me, working with Martin Scorsese. I think that was a really special time.
What was the biggest takeaway from that?
Honestly, just I think I had a newfound love of cinema and how timeless it is, and kind of the impact that movie making has on people, even back when it very first started with our the pioneers of cinema. And I think I just kind of I found a new appreciation for it at a young age. I mean, I was only 13 years old.
Yeah.
So it was very eye-opening for me.
Awesome, great. Any others that are just favorites for you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Kick-Ass was a very fun one. I was 11 and got to run around with swords and jump and do all the action, which was very exciting. And
it was awesome. I personally really enjoyed that movie.
Thank you.
All right, and this year you finally became an adult, a legal adult in the States. You're 18. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
What did you do? What was the first thing you did as a legal adult?
I think the craziest thing I did as a legal adult is I went to a casino.
Oh!
I don't condone gambling.
Okay.
Just to put that out
Not
there.
a proponent, but you went. You gotta go.
But I had to go. I had to play blackjack for the first time. And I sat down. And the first 3 hands I dealt were blackjack.
Really?
Yeah. So pretty good luck. And I was like, I'm killing it. And then I plummeted.
And then you got a little...
I was like busting out. And I learned a lesson to leave while I'm up. So. Or to just not gamble at all, which is a better lesson.
Good lessons. Good lessons. Good takeaways.
Yeah.
Anything that you haven't done yet that you're really hoping to do?
I don't know. I mean, I guess... Gosh, I don't know. Driving my car alone. I haven't done that yet. But that's something that 16-year-olds can do.
Yeah.
I just have waited a while.
Any particular reason for that, or just...
I just had brothers who would drive me, so I
right.
just chose them over getting my own license.
Good.
It felt like too much work sitting at the DMV.
That is very true.
Yes.
I've been. It's a long process.
Oh yeah, I sat for 5 hours to get my driver's test.
5 hours. Did you pass on the first time?
Yeah.
First try?
I literally, it's a minimum. The maximum amount of things you can miss on like a 36-page, a 36 questionnaire thing is 6 questions, and I missed all 6. And I made it by like
the hairs,
literally like the skin on my teeth. Like it was literally. I'm very lucky.
Well, you got it, and that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Safe driving.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So you've done a ton of movies till now, a lot of TV, a lot of movies. Anything that you really want to do in the future? A particular role? Or?
Yeah, I mean, there's always stuff in the future that I want to try. I mean, I think that part of being an actor is always learning by what project you do, and I think that if you're doing a project that you don't learn something new about yourself as a person on, you're not doing a good job and you're not acting. So I think that no matter what it is, I hopefully will always be learning something and having a new kind of concept and idea of things. So.
All right. Well, speaking of that, how do you choose your projects? How do you choose which movies and scripts to go for?
Mainly, I mean, I have my mom and brother read everything and pre-read everything, and they kind of weed all the bad stuff out from the good stuff because they're kind of my subconscious. And then, I kind of give it all to them.
Yeah.
And then they bring everything to me, and I really just choose on directors and obviously other actors in the movie come into it. But mainly for me, it's reading the script and whether or not I feel closely enough related to the characters to want to go and portray them and give my life to them for 8 weeks to 6 months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's really a very intense process, and I think that you have to really truly love your character. Otherwise, you're going to be very miserable for that
a while.
period of time.
Yeah.
And the thing that I learned at a young age, I guess, was that what you put on film is something that is timeless and that will always be there even when I die.
Yeah.
So I want to make what I put into movies and what I put on film, I want to make it something I'm proud of, that no matter what, no matter who watches it, whenever, in 30 years, 40 years, now, tomorrow, I want it to mean something.
All right.
And to be worth something.
Very, very wise words.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I know you say you passed on a couple, but were there any characters or movies that you passed on that in retrospect you're like, maybe I should have just done it. I wish I had done that one.
I've gotten really lucky in a lot of ways. I mean, there's been roles that I've been like, I need this role. Without this role, I won't survive, and then I don't get it. And it's always turned out for the betterment.
Yeah?
Like, always. I've been incredibly blessed that, like, I've been saved from myself sometimes. And there's roles that I was too invested in that if I had done, it would have hurt my career in the long run. So I've actually, it sounds crazy, but there hasn't been a role that like I've truly looked back on and gone, man, if I had done that, something would have changed for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
really good.
Hopefully it'll stay that way.
Yeah, hopefully. Only the good for the future.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right. So a lot of fans were asking, any desire or any plans to be shooting a romantic comedy? I think a lot of your fans would love to see you in something very lovely and in love. And
I mean, I did, and If I Stay, it was sad.
I watched it.
But there wasn't
it was
a lot
really
of
sad.
romance.
There was.
There was some beautiful romance. I have a couple projects coming up that, as I get older, I'm, slowly getting more into the romantic zone and feeling out. I think what it is for me is, I just don't want to make anything that feels untrue. You know what I mean? I only want to make projects that really portray love and romance and relationships in a true, positive, realistic light.
Yeah.
And so many of them are so fluffy, which is fun, very fun. But I would love always to make a movie that means something too. You know what I mean? So I just have to find the right project for me. And it takes time.
Of course.
Eventually, though. I'm 18, so
yeah, you're young.
I have some time.
So much time. But let's say this then. Any particular actors that you would really like to work with in the future?
I mean, there's so many. But Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Gosling. I mean, Brad Pitt, of course. No, I mean, there's so many people I could talk about. Michael Fassbender.
Oh yeah.
Those are the actors. I mean, actresses. The list goes on and on. Natalie Portman, Emily Blunt. Meryl Streep. I'd love to work with Julianne Moore again. She's like my favorite. Gosh, I don't know. There's so many people I would love to work with in my time. I think I will. Hopefully I'll have the chances.
I'll look forward to those films.
Yeah.
So these are some questions from your fans.
Okay.
One of your fans said that you really wanted to study film in college, and they're wondering if that's still a goal of yours, an aspiration of yours, and if you would ever see yourself as a director for a movie.
Yeah, I think college is an interesting thing because I do at some point, I would love to go to college at some point just to do whatever I feel like doing at that point in time, you know what I mean? I really was kind of dead set on going to college to check out abnormal psychology at one point.
Oh.
And then I changed that to cinematography and filmmaking.
All right.
And then now I'm kind of at a point where it's like, I could go away for 4 years and I could go to school, or I could take the amazing opportunity that's already in my hands and I could look at the directors that I'm working with, the Tim Burtons, the Martin Scorseses, and the cinematographers like Bob Richardson and all the amazing cinematographers I've worked with, and I could just shadow them and follow everything that they're doing on set and kind of have a full hands-on approach to it. And on top of what I could learn in a school, I could learn it literally firsthand on set, making a movie that I'm in. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now, and kind of wanting to do, you know, pretty much a live seminar every day with these people. So that's what I'm looking at right now. But you know, I love film, I love cinema, and at some point I definitely do think I will go to college and take certain classes, whether it's art history, abnormal psychology, or film history, or whatever it is.
Very broad array of interests that you have, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of interests, anything that you're really into these days, that you're kind of, your latest obsession? Any causes or even fashion or anything like that?
Lord, I mean, I feel like I'm not as socially, at least social media apt as I should be.
Oh, really?
Compared to my friends, I feel like I learn all these new things every day, and I'm like, that's like a thing. You know what I mean? So I think that I need to be more abreast on my social media. But I mean, I think right now I'm kind of slowly growing up and realizing kind of the philanthropic stance that I can take, and the different people I can stand up for. You know, LGBTQ plus. You know, is something that I'm really into right now, and really, you know, speaking for those who don't have a voice for themselves as of now. You know what I mean? And trying to shed light onto situations that need that light. You know what I mean? Out of someone who's just an actress. You know what I mean? I want to take the unneeded light that I have and put it onto people that deserve it, and on organizations that deserve it. The more I grow up, the more I realize there's a much bigger world outside of you and me and what we do.
Of course.
You know what I mean? And how beautiful it is to be able to come to new countries and meet so many different people and understand different cultures and appreciate different cultures. And I want to give everyone that chance, you know?
Okay. All right.
So.
Well, I look forward to a lot of your philanthropic work as well. Any organizations that you're really gung-ho for right now?
There's not like a specific organization that I want to like give myself to right now. I want to find one that is equally balanced. I mean, so many that I'm interested in take in so much money on their own and don't give it all
spend it back in the right ways.
And so I wanna, you know, I'm actually really interested in, funny enough, Miley Cyrus's organization Happy Hippie, and I think what she's doing is really interesting because she's not taking any of the money and she's fully putting it in to, you know, helping the homeless youth and LGBTQ plus, and she's doing what I think is appropriate on that kind of level, and she's fully giving everything to the people that she's trying to help, and she's not taking it in for herself.
Awesome.
I think some of these bigger organizations don't understand that.
Okay. All right. Very cool. We're going to go back to the films a little bit. A lot of your fans actually wanted to ask you, from, I guess, your kick-ass days, you did a lot of martial arts and stunt training and that kind of stuff. Do you still have some of those skills?
I definitely have some of those skills still. I haven't, you know, honed them or kept practicing them, but I'm still really good with the battle song. I can still flip it really well. The kicks and stuff, I'm still really good at.
Yeah.
Yep, I can kick. I can do all that stuff.
What about the butterfly knife?
Yeah, that's the battle song.
That's the battle song?
Yeah.
Okay. All our friends were like, can we have her do something with a butterfly knife?
Oh, yeah.
I think they had something.
Oh, gosh.
Hi, 안녕하세요. Hello.
Hello.
All right,
Hello.
so we have the butterfly knife, right? You go. All right, this is it.
It's a practice one, huh?
It's a I think it's a practice one. I don't know anything about this.
Yeah, it's a practice one.
You Oh,
it's a comb. That's funny.
Do you know all the like little that freaks?
Yeah.
Oh my Lord, have mercy.
Wait, it's not too properly weighted, but
Wow.
So, hold on, let me just practice this real quick.
Wow.
Shit, hold on. I'm rusty.
Cool. All right. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. I will probably hurt myself if I do that, so I'm not even going to try. Also, so we have a quick segment. We're going to run through this rapid fire.
Go for it.
A or B. So he's running into things. All right. So it's just A or B. So we just get to know you better in a quick session. All right. Let's see what these are. Cats or dogs? Dogs?
Yeah.
How many dogs?
Cats.
Oh, allergic to cats.
I have 4 dogs.
4 dogs. What are their
Yes.
names?
Fuller, Missy, Isabella, and Jackson.
All right. 2. Hamburgers or hot dogs?
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers?
Yeah, so much cleaner, so much more delicious. I can put everything on a hamburger, and hot dogs are just like, I only like ketchup on hot dogs, so kind of boring.
All right. Instagram or Call of Duty?
Any day.
Why?
Any day. Because you can play online, you can also play the story, you can do everything.
I'm
also a total gamer. So like, I'm a teenage boy in so many ways.
Awesome. What's your favorite game? Is it Call of Duty?
No, there's a lot. I think Dishonored is one that I found really cool, and I was actually able to be a voice on Dishonored.
Awesome.
Which is pretty dope.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. Skateboarding or swimming?
Skateboarding. I don't like swimming very much. I'm kind of claustrophobic.
Oh.
So water makes me feel kind of scared.
Like you're kind of trapped somewhere?
I can't control it. Whereas like if I'm skateboarding, I know what I'm doing. I control it. I most likely will fall, but it's okay.
When did you start skateboarding?
I started skateboarding when I was probably like 9. Yeah. Okay. Probably about then.
New York or LA?
I mean, LA's home, but I would probably choose New York just because I think walking around at 2 a.m. with your family or friends is kind of a beautiful experience. Whereas I love LA, but it's more driving and.
It is. It is. Very, very good. Fair enough. NHL or DHL?
DHL, online shopping.
Online shopping?
Yeah, I don't watch football. Wait.
Oh, NHL, hockey.
Oh
I don't know why they have.
Yeah, I was about to say, I got thrown off. I didn't even read that.
Hockey or
Well, obviously hockey.
Hockey.
Hockey I watch like every day.
Your favorite team?
LA Kings, of course. But my other favorite team is the New York Islanders.
Okay. Do you play yourself at all?
No way. No way. Female hockey with me? I'm like 5'5". I'm tiny. I have to be a real woman to be able to do that.
Do you go to the games often?
Oh yeah. All right. I go to tons of games.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm obsessed with hockey.
Awesome. Last one. Tattoos or piercings?
Tattoos.
Tattoos. Do you have any?
I do.
You do?
I do.
How many?
2, but not including stick and pokes.
Okay. What are your tattoos of?
I don't want to fully say because they're really personal and meaningful.
Fair enough.
But they meant enough for me to have on my body.
That's good. That's good. All right. Last 2 questions before we go into a quick game. What sort of person or actress do you want Chloe Moretz to be remembered as?
I don't want anyone to be able to pinpoint me as one kind of actress. I think I want to be a type of actress where no matter what role you see her in, you don't see her as Chloe Moretz in that role. You see me as that character, that woman, that girl.
Okay.
And that's kind of my dream, is to just kind of be taken as more than also just an actress. I want to be taken as someone who is an actor and a director and a producer and a writer and is kind of an all-around cinema geek.
Okay, awesome. What about as a person in general?
I think as a person, I want to be taken as someone who, doesn't conform to the system and wants to make the world a better place in a lot of ways, and to not use her fame just to fill her ego and her brain up, and to actually use it to change the world in a lot of ways and shed light onto things that deserve it.
Well, having spent the last 24 hours with you, I think you're on the right path. I've been so humbled seeing you work and the type of person you are. So. Wishing you only the best in the future. Lastly, any new movies or shows or projects that your fans can look forward to?
Yes, I have The Fifth Wave coming out next year.
Next year.
I have a couple, really awesome projects that I'm doing this year that I can't really talk about.
Okay.
Clouds of Sils Maria just came out, which is a great movie I did a year ago. And I can't talk about too much. I also did a movie called November Criminals.
Okay.
Which is a really fun movie with Ansel Elgort.
Okay.
Which will be coming out next year too.
All right.
So, yeah.
Well, a lot of stuff for your fans to look forward to.
Yes.
We're really excited to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And right before we leave, we're gonna play a quick game. What we're gonna do is there's this traditional Korean dessert. So the last thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna put together a traditional Korean dessert. It's called bingsu.
Bingsu.
Yeah, so it's shaved ice with ice cream and some sweet red bean on it.
Okay.
But then people put fruit and all these other things on it. So this is what the original looks like.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we're gonna play a little game where we get to make our own dessert.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
All right, so we're gonna play a game. We're gonna make some traditional Korean desserts. Clearly, there are some interesting choices and ingredients on it. So you're gonna be making me dessert. I will be forced to eat whatever you make me.
Great.
And I will do so gratefully and thankfully.
Perfect.
Ready? Oh, blood. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, how's the blueberries or milk? Oh, double the blood. Double the blood.
All right, I got this. Go.
Okay. Booyakasha. Oh, yes.
I got
Strawberries.
you. I got you.
Thank you.
I'm in it for you.
All right, thank you. You're on my team.
Oh.
Earthworms.
I went for the blueberry.
You know
I'm
what?
sorry.
It's
you know,
okay.
I was there.
I
Okay.
can't
I'm gonna
get
try and
mad
get one
at
more
you.
good one
Okay.
for you.
Thank you.
Oh, I got the milk.
What is it?
I got the milk.
You?
I got
you are
you,
the
homie.
best.
I got you.
You are the best. Oh.
Okay, no. I keep going. I got one more time. I'm giving up on that.
You
that
really
damn
love that
cereal.
blood.
I'm going for the cereal.
Okay, it's okay. We can go for anything else.
Ugh, okay,
you
go.
know.
Oh, I'm
Bear
sorry.
meat.
I went for blueberries.
Bear meat.
It's okay though.
It's okay. It's okay. Bear meat.
Yeah.
Uh.
All right, let's do it.
No worries. Okay, let's see what these
Let's
are.
do it. So, let's start with the beans, huh?
Okay.
Got
You got me milk.
Got
Good.
you that.
Meat.
Okay, I got you.
All right. Woo! Yeah. Bear meat. What is? Oh,
Oh,
gummy bears.
that's
I can do gummy bears. Thank you.
On the same lines.
Gummy worms. Okay.
The best.
Do you like fruits?
Yes.
And then blood.
Oh, right, which I'm pretty sure is strawberry sauce.
Yeah.
But
You
no,
must be a
it's
genius.
blood.
It's blood.
Strawberry sauce.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, this is the Chloe Moretz Pingsu. Here it is, everybody.
You know,
Oh yeah. This looks like a sugar habit waiting to just start up
there
right
you
here.
go. Dig in. Go ahead, girl. Get in there. Mix it up, huh?
You just the best. You just thinking
You're
about
welcome.
me.
I know.
You know. Oh
And I
yeah.
got you
'cause-
the milk. The milk helps.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
cutting
you.
it. All of it.
So delicious. All of it?
Yeah.
Like all of it?
Yeah.
Really?
I'd be offended if you don't.
Oh my god.
Hospitality. Eric.
All right.
How is it? Very sweet. Oh, he hates it.
I just feel it coursing through my veins. Oh. And the gummies are so cold
Oh.
they won't chew.
If you're gonna do it, you gotta get the right
Tell them.
bite. Well, I see
You
it.
can't tell. You gotta.
I
come
feel
on.
gypped. I made this for you.
Okay, what do you want me to eat? Tell me what you
Oh,
want.
yes.
Like this?
Yes.
I can't even swallow this.
Go.
I don't have this
That's
gummy
what
in me.
chewing's.
That's what chewing's for.
Come on. Come on, Eric.
Hold on, time out. Can you look
Eric,
at this?
go.
Can you look at this? Wait, look, it's just all gummies. It's all gummies. It's just gummies and gummies and gummies. Like, I don't want.
Go, Eric. That's the bite right there. That's it.
I'm gonna have
Go.
health issues.
Eric, go. No, Eric.
All right, then you feed it to me.
Okay.
Please be nice. Oh, 3. Oh my. Okay, hold on. That's 2 worms, 3 bears. I
Ready,
still have a
Eric?
bear in my mouth.
Yeah, you like it. I know. You're welcome. No, don't thank me. It's okay. No, thank you, Eric.
Of course, no problem.
Of course, no problem.
Whoa. Thank you so much for joining us here at Peaky Cast
Thank you.
for a great interview.
This is great.
Lovely getting to know you, and I wish you only the best in the future. And please
Thank
come
you.
back to visit Korea again in the near future.
Thank you.
All right. Anything you want to say to your fans?
Thank you for having me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of my movies coming out, and I can't wait to come back.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.